Good afternoon everybody, welcome back to this vlog. Once again we are filming from a very idyllic spot in Malta. It's been extremely nice weather. Today I wanted to pick up on a very interesting topic. Now this topic is the power of validation. It is an interesting topic because it is a varied topic and one that will take longer than the 2 minutes that we're about to be discussing this topic on. But be assured that we will pick up this topic on various other videos that we'll do in the future, in time to come. So what do I mean by the power of validation? Well, for people that are on our paths, people that have sought to live the life as an occultist, that have traversed and gone down the route of learning and understanding the occult arts, one has to be very careful when they start seeking validation from third parties about their route, about the chosen path, about their practice, because validation is a very, very powerful connotation. When you are seeking validation, you are actually asking that person to give you reassurance about the path or the study that you have embarked on. Now, I am no one to validate anyone's path. I can guide, I can give advice, but not everyone's path is the same. Therefore, validating one's path, one must be extremely cautious, because if that person were to tie themselves to that validation would determine them, would determine who and what they would become. So when we speak about validating, when we speak about giving someone justification for doing something or learning something, then we must do that in a responsible manner where we are not being conceived or seen as we are giving our blessing totally and entirely for that person to persevere in that specific path. Everybody needs to validate whatever they are doing from within. It is imperative. Never should validation come from without, from people outside of ourselves. So as I said, this is a very interesting topic. It goes into the intricacies of a lot of people who have been entering into the occult world and studying and pursuing studies down that line. And there are many people out there who offer a variety of information and a variety of advice. But again, as I said, the power of validation is very, 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 very important. And one must make sure that validation is something that they are ultimately bringing onto themselves, not from an exterior source. So it's a topic that we'll pick up as we go along, and I'll give you more ideas about validation and how they can be applied into the occult. Something else I wanted to mention today is that obviously we are now prevalent on Patreon. There is a curriculum on Patreon that you can subscribe to. We'll be having a different curriculum set up on the Church of Lucifer website. We have also set up a GoFundMe, and this has been done in aid of trying to help us, as there are already supporters out there, which I must thank, but to trying to help us to propagate Luciferianism across the world and to be able to establish physical churches around countries where that would be possible. So what can I say? I thank you all for your support. Kindly visit the sites that I've mentioned and please keep supporting us.